There are many instances where musicians smash, blow up, or even set their instruments on fire. But why is this? Why do musicians destroy their priceless instruments like guitars that are incredibly rare and expensive? Well, some rock musicians smash their guitars as part of their act, creating a dramatic, energetic moment that engages the audience. Take, for example, Pete Townsend and Keith Moon. In 1967, on the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, Pete smashes his guitar into his amp and throws his guitar into the air, and Keith Moon puts explosives in his bass drum and blows up his drum set. This event would cause Pete Townsend permanent hearing damage in one of his ears, and Moon would get cut in the arm by one of the cymbals that went flying in the explosion. However, it's not all destruction. Sometimes when an artist damages their instrument, there could be a real deep symbolic meaning behind it. Breaking a guitar can symbolize the end of a particular phase or emotion, making a statement that resonates with the audience. For instance, during the end of his performance at the Monterey Pop Festival in 1967, Jimi Hendrix covered his guitar in lighter fluid and ignited it on stage where it went on fire. In an instance like this, Hendrix was doing this as a sacrifice before the audience and wanted to really give an outstanding performance that everyone would always remember. When speaking on this event, Hendrix said, "You sacrifice things you love. I love my guitar." So he set it on fire. In other cases, destroying your instrument is part of the culture of the music you're involved with. For example, in punk rock, it's almost a tradition to smash your instruments out of frustration and destroy your instruments at the end of the show. A band like Nirvana always did this, where all of the members of the band would smash their instruments and amps as a statement at the end of shows. However, in Nirvana's case, this wouldn't always go well, as they would still have to use those instruments for the next show, and they would have to duct tape everything back together. And in one incident, while playing at the MTV Awards in 1992, Chris Novoselic threw his bass up as high as he could in the air, but couldn't see where it went, and one moment later would get smashed in the head with his bass and collapse to the floor on impact.